May I know your injury updates, please?
Yeah, just the foot is not great yet, unfortunately. I had surgery in April, so it's been a while ago, and rehab was fine, and I was actually scrimmaging some a few weeks ago with the team, and then I've had a little inflammation and some tendons in the foot, so I had a little setback, but so hopefully soon I'll be able to practice a little bit with the team. So far I haven't done anything, unfortunately, so I can't play in these games here or probably the season opener, but we'll have to wait and see how the next few weeks go. Make a shot to win the championship, but that's going to be a tough one. But it's been a great ride already. When I got here to Dallas a long time ago, I would have never thought, obviously, I would last 20, 21 years in this league with the best athletes in the world. So I'm just happy that I was able to last that long in one team. Had a lot of fun, a lot of ups and downs. It's been an emotional roller coaster, but through the support, obviously with the community and in Dallas and my fans all over the world, it's been a great ride.
Coach Carlisle told me to ask you. He would call a high four with you and JJ. What's that about?
Well, that's a play that we run sometimes, a high screen and roll with JJ, and he's very, very good with it, with the ball, and make decisions and score or pass it back. So we've been running that play for a long time, but it's just a simple high screen and roll, and it's usually tough to guard. We played a good game. We played really well in the first half, and then the second half they made a couple more shots than us. But I thought it was an entertaining game. It was up and down. I thought we showed the crowd in Shanghai a great game.
The fact that you guys are missing DeAndre, is that big on you guys? Or?
Yeah, I mean, we're missing DeAndre, who unfortunately had a family tragedy, so he stayed home. And we're missing Harrison Barnes, who was probably the last 2 years our best player. And he got hurt like 2 days before we left. He hurt his hamstring, so he stayed home to do some rehab. And hopefully when we get home, he's going to be closer to return and hopefully play in the season opener. But we'll have to wait and see how that goes. But yeah, those two guys are obviously two of our main players, and unfortunately they're not here. But hopefully they're handling themselves well at home and get healthy, and they'll be ready to rejoin us when we get home.
Speaking of like 20 years of the journeys, like if you can actually redo one thing in all the 20 years, what is it?
Well, you'd going through those disappointments year after year in the playoffs was tough, but I also thought it made me the player that I was in 2011 to win the championship. I learned from all the losses, the 2006 finals loss to Miami when we were up 2-0. I think all these losses eventually, made me a better player and made me work hard to come back and be the player that I was in 2011 when we won it all. So, it's tough to say I wouldn't have done this, I wouldn't have done that. You kind of, you have to go through some disappointments to eventually come out on top.
You have talked about the disappointment, but can you share with us about the best moment you worked with the Mavs and the best teammate over 20 years?
I've had some great teammates. It's hard to say. 20 years in the league, you play with some unbelievable teammates. Started with Steve Nash and Michael Finley, who are still my friends to this day. They helped me a lot when I first got in the league. Just learning from them how to be a pro, how to conduct yourself on and off the floor, and those two I'll never forget. And there were plenty more along the way. The 2011 championship team, I was still really close to most of these guys, like Tyson Chandler or Jet Terry or Brian Cardinal. I mean, all these guys I still talk to all the time, and that was a special bond we had with the great
You got a
group.
few blocks like last game, so any revenge for this game coming up?
No, it's preseason. I just got to go out there with the mentality to get better, defensively, offensively, taking care of the ball. There's no revenge or anything like that. But I like to compete. When I'm on the basketball court, if someone blocked me or if someone elbowed me the game before, they know that I'm coming back for them.
So you tell people to trust the process. Where is the process right now?
The process is at a good stage. Last year we went to the semifinals. We won 52 games. And this year we have the opportunity to get to the finals. We got a great group, a lot of potential. So we just gotta keep playing together and get better.
So if you can actually have a choice to choose play one-on-one to anybody, so who you actually would choose?
Anybody in the league?
Yep.
Probably Kevin Durant.
Season. Any further adjustment need to make? And also, do you have any personal target for this season? Say, for example, like getting MVP.
I've been ready the whole summer. This was my first healthy summer ever since I started playing basketball. So I've been working really hard. Obviously my goal for the team is to go to the finals and try to win the championship. Last year we had a pretty good run, and then me personally, defensive player of the year. Last year I came in second, and with the summer I had, and I've been able to see that I've gotten so much better. So one of my goals also is to be MVP, and the last guy to be MVP and defensive player of the year, I think it was Michael Jordan, I think. Those are my goals, but I think that's gonna make me really happy is to win the championship, and we got a pretty good chance of doing that.